afternoon, and welcome to the first episode of Countdown to Sun and Fun for the 52nd annual Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo. We're starting the season with excitement and tons of news you will not want to miss. I'm your co-host, Amanda Hawley from WFLA News Channel 8, and of course, I'm here with our CEO and President, Gene Conrad. Gene, how many days?
We are 100 and it says 18, but actually 19 because I go by the real hours and all that. So I would say 119, some say 118. But we're, 119 days-ish out from the red, white, and blue at 52. It's going to be great to be back with you. Excitement is building. If you followed anything that was happening last week out at ICAST, we're super excited, but we want to make sure we give you all the updates to be here with us April 14th through the 19th, 2026, and it's coming up fast.
It really is. If you haven't marked it on your calendars yet, you should do so today. All right, Gene, I'm looking forward to everything that we have planned for our viewers on today's show. If you were with us last year, you know it's going to be a jam-packed hour with the latest information on Sun and Fun. Plus, of course, we can't forget our special guest that will be joining us. We want to mention that on Thursday, January 8th, Gene, you are going to be back with Laura Vaughn, and that is to host another Volunteer Connect live program at 6 p.m. So Sun and Fun volunteers, take note of that date on January 8th and tune in on at 6 p.m.
Yes.
All right, right now, though, we want to again welcome you to this first episode of Countdown to Sun and Fun for 2026. Remember to subscribe to our channel, mash the thumbs up button on YouTube, and like us on Facebook as well. Share with us so that we can spread the word about Sun and Fun. Remember that all of our content, including this program, is available on demand for our on our YouTube channel. You can search at FlySNF to watch it again after the show. Of course, if you just want to rewatch it or if you missed anything as well.
Or you want to hear me say Sun and Fun fans, I can do that for you.
That's going to happen
you can put that on repeat.
A couple of times. Yes. But like our previous episodes, this is an interactive program. So after you subscribe and like, please leave us a question in the comments. We are going to answer those later on in the show. Also, big announcement here. We're bringing it back. If you want to win a pair of weekly tickets.
Weekly ticket, yeah. Oh, everybody's
Fun.
Participating in the clap. All right, here we go.
Fantastic. You want to make sure to comment, like, and share on our social media during this broadcast. We are, again, going to announce a winner of a pair of weekly Sun and Fun tickets at the end of the show. All right, let's get started. Gene, since we got together last in this studio, a lot has happened. Let's talk about Sun and Fun. Last April, what went on?
Well, we had a banner year. It was great for us. We were very fortunate. Obviously, we are forever thankful and grateful to our volunteers, over 3,000 of those folks that show up every year to help us put on this great event. We had over 210,000 people join us back in April. I always say last year because we're past that, even though it's still 2025. But again, a great show for us. On Saturday alone, we parked over 18,000 cars. We count cars, and kudos to Solutions Event Services and all of our volunteers out there and the Polk County Sheriff's Office for helping us get all those people in on Saturday. It was awesome. Over 80 countries, people from over 80 countries are joining us here each year. So that was a big number for us this year. I don't know if that was a record, but obviously 80 is a lot of people coming from various countries, over 560 exhibitors. And I will tell you for this year or next year in 2026, I think we're going to beat last year's exhibitor record. So we're on pace to do that. Over 500 forums and workshops, 702 media reps.
Wow.
So people out there spreading the word about Sun and Fun and everything that we're doing. One number that's really, really important, 600 plus porta potties. Because we have to take care of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff to take care of, so we have to do all that.
With a record amount of people,
that's
you got to have a record amount of porta potties.
Yes, and over 3,000 airplanes. Obviously, we love people flying in and joining us each and every year because we are a fly-in. We want you to join us, and we'll talk a little bit more about that this episode, and also as we move forward, getting closer to the event. And again, I can't say it enough, our over 3,000 volunteers and their love and dedication and passion for this event to help us get it done. So a banner year for us, but guess what? We're getting ready for the red, white, and blue at 52, and again, it is coming up quick.
Yeah, we can't talk about, the future before we talk about the past. So that was a wonderful lead in to talk about the 52nd fly-in here at Sun and Fun 2026. What is some of the latest information that you can actually share with us right now?
All right, so there is a lot, and so apparently it says Gene ad-lib for 9 minutes, so I think I can get it done. So I hope I don't bore anybody, but again, it's red, white, and blue at 52, so we're going to celebrate America. We're going to celebrate the 250th birthday. I will tell you, we talked about this in some of the Volunteer Connect videos that we've had out there so we can communicate with our volunteers. But did you know that the acreage on this airport is 1,776 acres?
Wow, I did not.
There's a little fact to it. Now, I've been challenged on that by others on social media and all that, but that is what I was told by the airport director. So I don't know what's on Wikipedia or not, but the acreage here is 1776. That's what I was told.
Gene.
So we're going to go with that. So what I want to be able to do, though, is kind of give you a rundown day by day and what we're looking at this year. There are some changes, some various things, and we will unpack some of this stuff in greater detail as we move forward. But we get kicked off actually on Monday. So we start Tuesday, April 14th, but on Monday, April 13th, we kick it off for our exhibitors and our innovators with our innovation preview. So that is a live event that our friends at Aero News Network help us put on. And we have about 20 to 25 exhibitors and innovators that come in, and they get 3 to 5 minutes to tout their new wares. And we stream that live for the industry so they can check that out. But that is the day before we start, we do that. On Tuesday, we have obviously, we open the gates at 9 a.m. We have the daytime air show goes from 1 to 5, and then we have our concert. So if you have not caught who's joining us, we have Thomas Mack opening for Cooper Allen this year, and we have some other special things we're actually going to do prior to the concert. We'll talk a little bit more later, but we are working on all the details. That will be fun for everybody out there, and something that will be probably bring some tears to people's eyes. So it's going to be pretty cool stuff. On Wednesday, we are working right now to not have a daytime air show on Wednesday. Okay. So the plan would be, again, the gates open at 9. Our exhibitors will be here. Everybody, we're going to have special showcase flybys and various things during the day. There'll be more flying at Paradise City as well. But we will actually start the air show at 5 p.m. That is the plan. We're about 99.9% of the way there, but to start the air show at 5 and then go through 9:30. Okay. So what does that mean? That means quite a bit, especially for our fly-in traffic. We want you to come in. If you're in here for the day, you're going to have to depart prior till 5 p.m., but you can stay in camp with us and enjoy the night air show and all the festivities that evening. But this will give our visitors more time with our exhibitors, give more opportunity for airplanes to fly in and out during the day, and not make everything so compressed right there in the middle of the week. So just a little bit of change. We're going to test it this year, see how it goes, but we'll be much more detail that we're going to provide for that for everybody later. Thursday will be Mosaic Day. So in Paradise City, Mosaic are the new rules that the FAA put out, regulations reference to light sport aircraft, or basically taking a whole group of aircraft now and putting them in a different category and offering them up for light sport pilots to operate these aircraft with the certain stall speeds and the weights or whatnot, and really opens up much more to the general aviation fleet. But that's a big change and something we're going to highlight on Thursday during the event anyway, or to have that. Also in the evening at 6 p.m. is the Bash. So if you want to join us, that is our big fundraiser for the Aerospace Center for Excellence and the Florida Air Museum and all the cool things that we're doing there. So please join us for that. Friday, daytime air show. Saturday, the big day, daytime air show, night show is back. That's going to be a typical Saturday. Air show goes from 1 to 5, and then the night show starts at 7 and goes to 9:30. And Epic Aircraft, we appreciate them for our night air show and our fireworks and everything that they do for us. And then also Sunday, the Thunderbirds wrap up the show. And it's going to be a jam-packed week. So that's kind of just a rundown of the days. There'll be a lot more information and things coming out. Obviously, programming in the hangar, our forums and workshops, entertainment at the island, various things. So there's a lot more to come with that. Now, talking about air shows.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Now, talking specifically about the air shows and who we have joining us. Obviously, if you paid attention on social media last week, I am sorry, there were 22 videos of me talking to the various performers, but there's obviously a rundown there. One thing with the Thunderbirds is they're actually planning to be with us earlier in the week this year. So I've heard anywhere as early as Tuesday, probably Wednesday, but that'll give an opportunity for the team to interact more with our guests. The F-22 is coming back. I know you even commented on social media that you were excited, and there were people
I love it, but my nephew, it is
your
his
nephew,
favorite.
Your nephew is going to be happy, and they're super happy to join us, because I have said in the past that we were going to have them, and then they didn't come. And they were planning to, trust me, we were top 5 on their list to join this year, so they will be with us. The heavy demos are coming, so C-17, KC-46, the KC-135 will be joining us. By the way, so I'm going to go run through all these, but there is a lot more that we'll be announcing that I couldn't even announce at ICAST Very cool stuff. So there is more.
So we get more.
So I know because I get questions. About, well, are they coming or what's it? There's more. Trust me. We have Trojan Thunder coming with their 6T28s. That'll be awesome. 6T28s roaring through the air. RJ Gritter, Nathan Hammond, Bob Carlton performs in the night show. Jim Pites. Melissa Burns and the Shooting Stars. So this is a new night act, actually. So Melissa was with us last year. She performed during the daytime with Skip Stewart and solo, but she will have a night act this year. So this is brand new, and she will debut it actually at Sun and Fun. So they've been working hard with that. Arrhythmia, our paramotor friends will be joining us. Jack Aces, the 3 P-51s, 3-ship formation team. They are awesome. Mike Goulian, as always, will be joining us. Oh, Mikey, he's awesome. Kyle Fowler, Greg Kuntz, the Titan Aerobatic team, fan favorite, Smoke On. They put out a lot of smoke.
Yes.
Hopefully the wind is blowing a little bit on the days they do their burnout. Panchito, the B-25, Kyle Franklin, the Red Bull Air Force is coming back. So you'll have Kevin Coleman, Aaron Fitzgerald in the Red Bull helicopter, who hasn't been here in a while, and also Luke Aiken. And also Luke even teased this. So one thing, they're going to do a transfer from the helicopter to a car on the runway.
Okay.
And then also Luke is working to do something special for the night show, flying through some stuff. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. What a
So
tease.
that'll be exciting. And then we have Redline as well, 2-ship with Ken Reeder and Austin Reeder, father and son, and then the class of 45 with Scott Scooter Yoke, who flies the P-51, but he has a real big heart for P-40 Warhawks. If he's watching, I know he won't appreciate that necessarily. And then Jim Tobel and his Korean War Hero Corsair. So lots and lots of stuff. But again, there is more to come.
Right.
So
Gene,
yes.
are you a Sun and Fun fan?
Yes.
Hey, Sun Fun fans. 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 Sun Fun fans. Hey, 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 Sun Fun fans. You better come and join us April 14th through the 19th, 2026. We're going to celebrate the red, white, and blue.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right, so I'm already sick of all of that. So
You can't do it without.
hey, but at least I got a shtick or whatever you call it. So I've got one of those. So
It's you.
at least
Yeah.
I'm known for that. So I am made fun of here internally with the team, and everybody likes to give me grief. So I appreciate that, though. We like to have fun. It's Sun and
what
Fun,
it's all
right?
about.
That's what it's all about. So no, thanks for doing that. I know Kathy did that, so she did a great job with that. So anyway, okay. So we have. Wait, there's more. I wrote that. All right. So. Also, something we want to talk about, so when we talk about Plaza this year, Chick-fil-A is coming. And don't ask, and yes, I'm going to confirm right now, they will not be open Sunday. So I'm just confirming,
All right.
they will not be open Sunday. So they'll be in the Future in Flight Plaza right on Leanhouse Way. So right when you walk in the main gate and we're walking towards the exhibit area, it'll be right there on the road, and they're going to be serving up some Chick-fil-A here this year. So if you love waffle fries, this is your year. Also, we have a new food and beverage area actually in the campground this year called The Swamp. And we have very generous sponsors helping us produce this. Pro-Am Hangar Systems this year is helping us produce that because there is cost to produce this new area. But we will have food and beverage there all day. And then also we'll have some evening entertainment after the corn roast, because they play music until from 6 to 8, and then at 8 p.m. We'll have some live entertainment out there as well. But this will be a food and beverage area attached to Hangar E, so where you have parts exchange. I don't know, Dave, if you can bring up the aerial here, if you're prepared to do that. Is he saying yes? All right, cool. We're doing it. All right, we're on the wrong side of the airport. We're going to move over here. All right, so just so everybody has a lay of the land, so these are the 4 exhibit buildings, A, B, C, and D. This is Hangar E. Parts exchanges in here, and right out here, out in front, over the concrete, we're going to have a 50 by 50 tent. We'll have food trucks out there, various food and beverage, picnic tables, lights. We're going to make it so everybody can gather there, have a good time. There will be beverages there in the evening as well, and live entertainment. So that is called The Swamp. So our campers should be excited about that. Anywhere you are in the field, you can join and participate in that. But that is a new area that we are going to develop for this year. So we're looking forward to that.
Awesome.
And I think that is all I have at this point for this.
That's it? What do you mean that's all?
I'm sorry. Also, I don't know if Kathy can confirm this or not, but we do have probably about a quarter, 33% of our list of statics Military statics are already up on the website, and also our performer list, I believe, is on the website as well. That's a big thumbs up over there as well. So all of that is being populated. But again, stay tuned, stay with us. You know, if you're not following us on social media, I encourage you to do that. We're going to be making lots more of announcements. So many cool things that are already lined up that I can't wait to tell you. They're awesome. But it's going to be a great year for us as we celebrate America in the red, white, and blue at 52.
We're excited. All right.
Me too.
That's just the beginning.
Let's go.
All right. Thanks for that update to kick off this first episode, Gene. Next up, Nancy Leanhoutz from the 927 Club is going to be joining us with updates on that. Later, Eric Crump from the Aerospace Center for Excellence will be here, and Anitra Goddard will provide updates on Paradise City and more. Plus, keep liking, commenting, and sharing today's live show to win a pair of weekly tickets to this year's fly-in as Countdown to Sun and Fun continues after this break.
It's something about having that piece of paper. Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Fun 2026 returns April 14th with an opening night concert featuring Cooper Allen.
That banjo beat brings the girls to the bar, stomp their boots to a steel guitar.
Cooper Allen with special guest Thomas Mack. It's red, white, and blue for Sun and Fun 52. Admission includes a full day of Sun and Fun and concert entry. Get your tickets at flysnf.org.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
Since the very first Sun and Fun, volunteers have been the heart of the fly-in. Our success depends on dedicated volunteers, and that could be you. Your life experience will help us engage, educate, and accelerate the next generation of aerospace professionals. We have all kinds of opportunities to volunteer, from fly-in support to educational events and field trips at many year-round community events. Volunteers earn valuable benefits, but you'll gain new friendships and experience new adventures. Find out more and get started. Just visit volunteer.flysnf.org for more info about volunteer opportunities at the Aerospace Center for Excellence and the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo.
Hey, my name's Philip Harrington, and I was the very first recipient of the James C. Ray Scholarship. Today I fly for Delta Airlines. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all that you guys do to support the Aerospace Center for Excellence, Sun and Fun. You are truly making a difference in young people's lives. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Welcome back to Countdown to Sun and Fun. We want to remind you to help us spread the word about this live stream. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, smash the like button, and subscribe to our Facebook page while you're at it. We'll answer some of your questions in just a bit, so make sure you're leaving those in the comment section. Remember to keep liking, sharing, and subscribing as well. Someone is going to win a pair of weekly fly-in. Yes, I said a pair of weekly fly-in tickets.
We have audience participation this year, apparently. It's new to Countdown to Sun and Fun.
It is exciting. You got to add in something every year, right?
Yes.
All right, want to bring in Nancy Leanhoutz, the chairman of the 927 Club. Nancy, welcome. For first-time viewers, though, let's talk about what the 927 Club is
Okay,
first.
let's do that. 927 Club is the place that you want to be if you're going to be there all day, especially if you're a spouse or a girlfriend and your boyfriend or your husband wants to spend all day out there looking at airplanes and the things, then you can come to the 927 Club and enjoy nice air-conditioned comfort, great food, nice clean air-conditioned bathrooms, beer and wine all day, all kinds of fun things. So get your tickets for the 927 Club. Anybody can buy one. It's open to anyone who wants to purchase a ticket. So with that, let me just say that the Saturday club tickets are sold out.
Already.
They sold out November the 30th. This is the earliest every year. It gets a little earlier, and we preach and preach. Get them early, and we meant it. And some of y'all did, and some of you didn't. And now you're emailing me and crying, and I'm sorry I can't help you. So now what you have to do is buy a weekly ticket. There are a few weekly tickets available for the general public. If you want to get in on all that great stuff, then go ahead and buy your weekly ticket. Do not wait. The next ticket that's going to sell out will be Wednesday. Again, we've got the Wednesday night show. This year, Wednesday's going to be a little bit different, so we're going to entertain you. I am going to get money out of your wallet. After all, the reason we do this is to raise money for our education program. So don't be offended if I walk up and ask you for money. It's just what I do, and you can just smile at me and say, "Here's some money." If you see me coming, in your direction, just break out your wallet and write me a check or whatever. Just do it. Okay, so Wednesday, get your Wednesday tickets. That'll be the next one that's gonna be gone. Remember that with your club tickets, any of the 927 club tickets, it includes the general entry into the show. Okay, so that's with all of the club tickets, except for the day of. Once the show starts, if there are any available tickets, you must pay the gate ticket price to get in, and then come to the club and buy that regular priced weekly or daily club ticket. So don't wait. Go ahead and get that ticket. It will save you a little bit on your entry fee. We do have a new caterer this year. They are The Catering Company out of Winter Haven. Their food is amazing. Go online, look at the menu. It's totally different from anything we've ever done. So we're changing it up just a little bit this year so that we can make sure everybody gets a little variety of things. So check those menus out and let's get that going. Parking. If you are doing the club parking, remember you only need one parking pass per vehicle. So be careful when you're buying your tickets that you're getting your daily, however many dailies you need, plus one with the parking pass, okay? If you want to buy a parking pass with every single ticket and give me that donation, I'm fine with that. That's wonderful. But that's up to you to be careful how you're choosing those tickets. So pretty much that's about what's going on right now. We will have a lot of things going on inside the club as normal. We'll have some great items that you can get raffle tickets for and that kind of stuff. I hear rumors that there may be a dunk tank involved in one of the days. Yes. And I had on good authority that Gene and myself and maybe Lights, the former CEO, may be the ones in the dunk tank.
So here's how the dunk tank's going to work. So yes, there's going to be a dunk tank. So if 3 balls or 3 chances, it's $60, or you can just push it for $500. We're raising money for the Aerospace Center for Excellence. But if you want to see me get dunked, feel free to join. I'm sure we will put out, yes, I got people raising their hands are going to do it. These people work for me, so I'm sure they're going to want to do it. But I'm happy to take the money back that you get paid, every 2 weeks. So that's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's going to be fun. Yeah. So catering company. So the Catering Company of Central Florida.
Yes.
So people look that up. That's awesome. We had a taste testing. They were phenomenal.
My gosh,
it was
phenomenal.
very, very good. Also, let's talk about Tuesday.
Okay.
So Tuesday weekly holders. You
yes.
also for the concert.
If you are a weekly 927 Club ticket holder, you will get a seat at the concert on Tuesday night. Everybody else gets to stand up and enjoy the show, but if you've gone to the extra mile to buy that weekly ticket, you get a seat. You also will be invited to the Friday night after party if you have a weekly wristband. So there's some extra things for spending that extra money. We want you to get your money's worth and enjoy with us, so just do it.
Yeah, and so we talked about Saturday selling out. Obviously, Wednesday is next. Friday will sell out, usually sells out typically. And then Sunday brunch.
Sunday champagne brunch.
Champagne brunch.
Sir.
I can't participate. I mean, so anyway.
Champagne brunch. Oh, be there or be square. I'm just saying. Sunday's the best one. You get the full air show. You get the jet team. You get this great brunch with champagne. I mean, really? Yeah, let's do that.
It's good stuff. And something we don't talk about. So when you park, you buy your parking for the 927 Club, you park in a special parking lot, and then you get transported by our awesome volunteers in vans or golf carts right to basically the front door of the 927 Club.
Now, it is not required to buy a parking pass for the 927 Club, but know this, friends. If you buy a general parking ticket, we are not coming to get you. I love you, but we're not coming to get you. So the only way you get transportation is if you pay to park in the club parking lot.
It's all for a good cause.
It's all for a good cause.
It's all for a good cause. And when you're being transported from the parking lot to the 927 Club, you get a tour.
You do. You
of
get
the
a
grounds,
tour.
and you can see a bunch of airplanes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, jump on it.
All right, Nancy, thank you so
Oh, I got one more thing to say.
One more thing.
Uh-oh,
What
go.
is it?
Oh my.
Let's do it.
It's sun and fun, people. Let's go.
That's right.
All
Let's
right,
go.
all right. All right, thank you so much, Nancy. We just explained the tickets for the 927 Club, which I would mention that it's probably like a good Christmas present. You know,
Yes,
maybe.
be perfect.
But also might be a good time to explain the regular Sun and Fun tickets. So
Yes.
what do you got for us? How can we get those?
You know, so obviously the regular Sun and Fun tickets, there's obviously a litany of different opportunities for you. One of the big things is obviously you need to go to flysnf.org to get your tickets. Go online and get those. The big thing is, and we can't promote enough, 12 and under kids are free. 12 and under is free. So we encourage you, you know, to obviously get those kiddos out here because it's really, you know, for them, all of our programming year round plus this show, you wouldn't believe the amount of young people that have been inspired to get into aviation just by being here. Didn't even know they liked airplanes, and then they were here and boom, you know, anecdotally, I was at a Rotary Club about a month ago. One of the Rotary members that was there, lives in Winter Haven, he fell in love with aviation at Sun and Fun, and he was the F-18 demo pilot here a couple of years ago. So that's how it works, friends. But anyway, tickets. So right now it's our early bird pricing. So for example, general admission is $50. Right now it's $45. If you're an association member, it's $40 and it'll go up to $45 once early bird's over. Early bird ends about 30 days prior. We'll tease it a little bit before it ends to get everybody excited to buy. But it's about 30 days out. Early bird pricing will end. So we encourage you. And so that is for our general admission, our Florida resident special, our weeklies. So, you know, so make sure you get them early and use your association membership as well if you can. Something about our Florida resident special, you know, so the deal is if you buy a Florida resident special, so you're a family of 2 or you're a family of 4, you got the 2 kids at 12 and under, they're free. The 2 adults plus parking, you get 2 parkings because you get to come back Sunday for free. That's why that is important. So if you're like, hey, we had such a great time on Saturday, you want to come back, you can come back on Sunday for free. If you want to come back, if you want to come Sunday and you can't buy the Florida resident special, then it's Sunday. It's only $30 for people to come out. Also, get your parking. You must get your parking. That is the best thing. It's $10 when you get online. It's $20 at the gate. It's cashless. The event is cashless this year for any transacting of business that you do with us, buying tickets and all of that. So bring your credit cards, but it will be credit card at the gate, but get them online, QR code, and you'll be ready to go get in here quickly. Camping and RV, aircraft camping, get those tickets. We've had a lot of people already register. It's going to be a big year for us. So you can do that online. You can buy camping with single weekly day admission or weekly admission, 1 weekly admission, or you can get camping with 2 weekly admissions for whether it's RV, tent, or aircraft. Our fly in early special. So you get in here, you can fly in as early as Saturday at noon and stay with us until Thursday morning. And I believe for 1, it is $190, and for 2, it's $310. I believe it is. I don't even have it written down, but I believe it's $310. So that's a great deal. Also, our upgrades. Obviously, we talked about 927 Club with Nancy. That is always a great thing. Remember, if you buy it a weekly, for example, or you buy it online, your admission's already included. But if you just walk up, then or you didn't buy it or you want to join, then you have to buy general admission. But you can do that online. But preferred seating, which is always a hit, you can buy that. That's an upgrade. And also photo preferred seating out there in the Warbird ramp. That area is actually sponsored by Tamron. And we have great volunteers. Ronnie, I know he's in the studio right now. He and his team, they take care of it. Miss Judy, they do a phenomenal job for us. You got bleachers out there. You've got a Cadillac. You got an air-conditioned restroom, water, all that good stuff. So plenty of opportunity out there for you. And just remember, our good friends at 927, it's a very expensive tent for us to produce and experience. And our good friends at Dreamfinders Homes out of Jacksonville help us put on that each year. So they do a great job for us.
All right. Well, that was awesome.
That's it for ticketing.
For now.
Yes.
All right. So we have this year's theme, Gene, is red, white, and blue for 52 years of Sun and Fun. It happens to match our nation's 250th birthday. How do we plan to celebrate?
Yeah, so, okay, back to me again. All right, so I'm ready to go. Ad lib 2 minutes. Here we go. So we talked about this actually in our volunteer, actually in one of my Jeans video, we talked about this. So our exhibitors are over 560 exhibitors. We encourage you, as you're planning to come and you're developing your booths, make them as patriotic and red, white, and blue as possible. I am sure, and we have talked about this, we are going to have a contest.
I was just going to
Yes.
say,
It's a perfect time to do that,
yes.
right? And I believe one of it is actually a discount on your booth for 2027,
Okay.
Which, by the way, we're already planning for. So there is a discount for that for people. There will be more information that come out for that, but that's something that should get our exhibitors excited. But please, get ready to celebrate and decorate your booths accordingly. We're looking for red, white, and blue aircraft, painted aircraft, patriotic themed painted aircraft. We want you to join us. Please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on social media. We want to do some special things when you guys are here and want to get you here and so people can see these beautiful aircraft and get them here. Also, just any of our guests, exhibitors, flying tent or campers, any guests that are coming in, my team, we are going to wear our patriotic swag. It is the red, white, and blue at 52, so please do that.
I do expect, as we go down through the rest of the countdown to Sun and Fun, this, gets bigger and
yes,
better.
well, yes, but I'm trying. Actually, I wore this at AirVenture this year, but I put on a little bit of weight, so it's pretty tight. No, I'm just kidding. I gave mine away, and this is a size smaller. But anyway, I couldn't button it correctly.
You should probably get a few more.
Yes, I will work on that. But also, we are going to decorate the campus as well. So we have a meeting actually next week. We are going to have flags galore. We are going to celebrate maybe a flag on the tower across the airport. Maybe we've talked to the airport about that. Maybe a giant flag on a big crane right south of the Warbird ramp. That's going to be lit all night.
Okay.
That it will hang there all day and all night. So we're working on some cool stuff too. So, and also to our volunteers that are watching, I know a bunch of you are out there. Think about your areas and how you can, decorate and get your areas ready to welcome all of our guests for this big and important year for us.
All right, that's very exciting. It's
Yes.
funny because, you've talked a lot about a lot of things already, and this is just the first episode,
I
and
know.
there's so much more.
And there is more, don't worry.
There is more.
There is more.
So it's all very exciting. But we do know that Sun and Fun is much more than just a fly-in. It's an aerospace expo with a purpose. So next up, our educational guru with the Aerospace Center for Excellence, Eric Crump. He's going to be joining us when we return right here on Countdown to Sun and Fun.
Keeping your bird in the air shouldn't feel like a second job. Let's face it, tracking maintenance schedules, AD compliance, and flight logs can feel like a complete time suck. We get it because we're aircraft owners too. That's why we've created an affordable solution designed specifically for pilots like us, Easy Tracker Air. Most aircraft management apps offer tons of features useless to us mere mortals. Fancy pie charts and scatter graphs you need a PhD to decipher, and relentless reminders about, well, everything, all at dizzying prices. 3-step logging in Easy Tracker Air takes the stress out of aircraft ownership for a fraction of the cost, so you can get back to what matters most, flying. It's time for something better, something you're actually going to use. It's time for Easy Tracker Air.
Can't believe you're doing this alone. I've done it before. I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up? Hand me that board. Nothing wrong with getting help. I'm good. I did it when Felicia left. I'll figure it out. I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help. It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that? Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Proceeds from the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo are the primary source of funding the Aerospace Center for Excellence, a nationally recognized leader in STEM education. Your support of Sun and Fun makes ACE the world leader in producing licensed teenage private pilots.
Alrighty, welcome back and thank you for sticking with us on Countdown to Sun and Fun. Another reminder to keep those questions coming in the comment section. We're keeping an eye on them. We've already got a few lined up here and we are going to be answering them a few after our next guest. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, smash the like button, and subscribe to our Facebook page while you're at it. Remember, you can win a pair of weekly tickets to Sun and Fun. That is happening today. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing during today's show. Right now, we're keeping track. Someone is going to win that, and we are going to announce that at the end of the show. All right, we are moving right along here, and as big as Sun and Fun is, behind the scenes, we have a purpose for the fly-in. That is education for tomorrow's aviators. Our efforts to build for tomorrow include the on-campus high school, museum, and Ramus Learning Center. Eric Crump, the VP and COO of the Aerospace Center for Excellence, is joining us to talk about the other 51 weeks of the year. Thanks for joining us.
Yay!
Welcome, Eric. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Really
Yeah, I'm reading.
that?
How are you? All right, let's go.
Such a jerk.
What do you got for us?
Listen, so we talk a lot about the other 51 weeks of the year, right? But that week that we're here for Sun and Fun is a huge week for education too. So throughout the year, thanks to local partners and a really awesome, robust education program, we're going to welcome over 4,000 kids here for field trips throughout the other 51 weeks. But that 6 days, actually 4 days, because the weekends don't count, 2,800 kids are coming for field trips just in those 4 days.
Being bussed in.
Bussed in.
With the masses.
Yes, it's crazy. And as much as that sounds, well, you're thinking, okay, well, that's that must be like high school kids and college kids. You've seen it. Little bitty kindergartners with the little ring around their wrist being led down the side of the street. I told one of the kindergarten teachers last year, I saw them in the Junior Aces tent. So first of all, thank you so much for exposing these young kids to aviation, because if we don't show it to them, they're not going to know. You can't dream what you can't see, right? So I was talking to this lady and I said, first of all, thank you for the exposure, but second of all, mad respect that you and one other person would bring 25-year-olds here and lead them around on a group leash, because that is insane.
How do they do the risk analysis on that? By bringing in 20? I mean,
no,
to me,
I
there
think
has to be some planning for that.
I think that just there is, it's worth it because of how much fun the kids have. What blows my mind, though, is that, they have to get back to do dismissal and all that stuff, but about 50% of the field trips that come here, the parents come too, and they stay. So they check their kids out from school and they stay for the whole air show. And, they obviously everybody wants to come on Wednesday so they can see the night show. So Wednesday is a very popular field trip day. Yep. So is Friday, because they get to actually hear from our jet demonstration team. So
So is that all lined up already, or how can anybody get involved that might not know about it?
So on the Sun and Fun website, there's the what to do, there's youth activities, and there's the field trip page right there. So you can sign up and come. Our rule is if you're coming on a school bus, you get in for free. So we don't charge the kids to come, and the adults get the discounted group rate to be able to come in, and they're here for the whole day.
And so what are those activities that are generated during Sun and Fun that you and your team do such a great job of putting together? What are those activities?
So here in this building that we're sitting in right now, between Skylab Innovation Center and the Florida Air Museum, there's programming all day, from building rockets to flight simulation to exploring the history of aviation. Down in our Future in Flight area, we have the Junior Aces tent, air-conditioned Junior Aces tent. And in there, you've got vendors from all over the aviation space that come in, and they bring the activity. So it's not just us; it's great partners. That's a lot of kids.
Yes.
We'll have over 20,000 kids that are going to show up here over those 6 days. So it's a lot.
So talk a little bit about the Aerospace Center for Excellence and what that is and what Sun and Fun benefits.
So Sun and Fun is our largest fundraiser, as you know, and our viewers maybe they know, maybe they don't, but that fundraiser is what powers the other 51 weeks of the year. The impact that we get to have, serving almost 30,000 kids throughout the year. But also scholarship programming, continuing education stuff, not just for kids, but also for teachers. If I reach one kid, I reach one kid. If I reach a teacher, I reach 1,000 kids. So all of that emphasis through those 6 days is what powers what ACE does the rest of the year. From our field trip program, our super robust, awesome summer camp program, which we we're overjoyed to expand this year because we had to turn 176 kids away last year because we just didn't have enough seats. And I know you have a nephew that really likes summer camp too. So
yeah, and now the other one gets to join this year
right.
too.
So that programming
too?
continues. Obviously, the high school across the street and the second CFA campus, which is also on the other side of the county in Winter Haven. There's so many opportunities to get started and get either your love of aviation going. We had our story time event today with 100 people that came out to celebrate
2 to 5-year-olds, right?
2 to 5-year-olds who came to celebrate the birthday of the airplane.
You gotta start
So
them,
December
you gotta start
17th is right around the corner. So we did our Wright Brothers airplane birthday party today.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Good
you know, we've talked a lot about, it's all for a good cause in this 40 minutes that we've been on so far. But this is what it is all about. It truly is.
Right.
And I think what people don't necessarily appreciate too, and especially when I go talk to groups, Rotary groups, Kiwanis groups, or wherever I'm at. I was at ICAS, obviously, last week, Hey Son of Fun. So I was out there, and, I had an opportunity to speak in 2 different seminars, and I had a seminar specifically on STEM, and to be able to talk to these folks, and it's one thing for us to talk about it because 52 years we're a very mature somewhat mature organization. I don't know about the people, but
Not
our
the
programming
boss, but
is.
otherwise.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. But not everybody can be like us because we are just very fortunate. But when you think about everything that exists here on this campus, our A&P program with Travis, our high school, the Skylab Innovation Center, Florida Air Museum, Lakeland Aero Club, Polk State College is on the campus, or is on the airport here, Southeastern. Really, our mantra is cradle to cockpit, but all of these programs that have been built and the infrastructure that exists to support all these things does not exist anywhere else in the world.
Right.
Right? And so it is a very special place. We take to heart, we are the stewards of this ship. Or this large cargo airplane, whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
I mean, but it is
Well, where
awesome,
the next
awesome
generation
stuff.
of air show event attendees going to come from if we don't show them airplanes?
Correct.
We are responsible for our own destiny. I think every career is. If you want an inspired, qualified next generation of people to come work in your field, then you have to take the responsibility to invest in the young children to show them a pathway to get there, and that's exactly what we do.
And that's all we do. And you say this: we just open the doors, open the doors wide as possible, and show them the opportunities. Because they may want to be a pilot, maintainer, dispatcher, air traffic controller, airport management. Air traffic control is something that a lot of people don't know. At Bartow Executive Airport in this county, in partnership with Travis Career College and the great people at Bartow Executive Airport, they have an ATC, Air Traffic Control Program now.
Now
they
we're
just
training
had their
controllers, first graduate.
And you should see the system that they have there. It is, we need to get that on video to show people. Because it is pretty cool stuff. So again,
I'll take that as a homework assignment for the next countdown. I'll get you some video.
So Eric, I just took a note. My expectation is high quality video of that area over at Bartow.
I'm gonna get on it.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it is awesome stuff.
Really, really awesome stuff that we do here. And Sun and Fun is such a fun week, but it really is for a good cause.
And also, Amanda, we appreciate all the support from you as well, because Amanda comes and does our Wings and Waffles events. She is
Speaks
here
in
for
story time.
For a kids museum day that we did.
She does.
And obviously
Amanda does everything.
Yes, but you're a huge supporter, and we appreciate it. But we need people like you and with the passion to help us get this done. Again, we have a litany of yearly birds and year-round volunteers that help us get this all done.
We got to get the word out.
Absolutely.
Correct.
So
All
cool.
right. Well, thank you so much, Eric.
Thanks,
no
guys.
doubt we'll
And
be
thank
hearing.
you to your team, by the way, too. They do a phenomenal job.
It takes a village.
It's a lot to
But
handle all
the
those
work
kiddos.
the work is worth it.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yes, and
Awesome.
I'm sure we'll
Thank
be hearing more about everything and from you for the next how many days?
119.
Yeah, there we go.
With video. I'll bring
with video next time.
With
Video next time.
All right, thank you so much, Eric. All right, we are going to answer a couple of your viewer questions. They continue to come in, so I do want to answer a couple of these before we move on to our
I can
next
do that.
guest.
So, any update on the B-52 or other military static? So we did talk about the military static, so it is updated on the website now, but the B-52, working on it. Working on it. That's all I can say at this point. I may have a call with them on Friday, so we are working on it.
What you're saying is it's not a no.
We are working on it.
Yet.
There's a lot of logistics, I will tell you, because when it does come, You know, it's going to have to get in early. It's going to stay with us throughout the week. The airport, working with them, they're going to have to take down the runway lights for probably 8,000 feet of the runway or however many feet. And then a special tow bar has to be flown in, all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot to do with that. But phone call on Friday, so we're still working on that.
One more.
Are any of the Navy military demos in the process of possibly participating in the event? So key to that is, when I said there is, just wait, there is more, just wait. There is more. We cannot, typically the Air Force and obviously the Blue Angels announce at ICAST, but the Navy demo teams don't do it till after the first of the year. But they came and found us, and they're coming, so we'll have more announcements probably on January 8th. Maybe not January 8th, probably the, or not January, that's Volunteer Connect.
Volunteer, yeah.
Maybe in January. I don't know when we're going to do this again. If it's later in January, we'll probably have those announcements ready to go.
We do, yes. All right, awesome. We are going to head to break here for just a second. Give us a little bit of a second.
This means break. Yeah. I get this all the time.
All right, but coming up next, the latest on Paradise City and more from Anitra Goddard. She's going to be our guest, plus more viewer questions. We have a few more here to answer those as well. And of course, we are going to announce the winner of a pair of weekly tickets to this year's fly-in as we continue with Countdown to Sun and Fun.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Moms of preschoolers, it's time to blast off into reading. Story time at the Florida Air Museum is here every Tuesday morning at 10. It's an amazing interactive learning experience for kids 2 to 5.
Hi, I'm Miss Jenny Lynn. Come read, sing, and learn with me.
Come to explore the universe with rockets, planes, and space. It's free. Story time, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. at Lakeland's Florida Air Museum.
Hi. I'm your retirement fear. But don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. Here, this is pretirement.org.
Retirement savings options? Potential tax breaks.
Ooh.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
You got this.
Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan.
Your support of Sun and Fun benefits the Aerospace Center for Excellence year-round. With our learning centers, outreach programs, scholarships, and summer camps, ACE is engaging, educating, and accelerating the next generation of aviation professionals.
Welcome back to Countdown to Sun and Fun. This is a final reminder to help us out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get alerts when updates like this live stream are posted. Smash the like button and subscribe to our Facebook page so you can help us spread the word on the announcements that we have gone over today and future announcements, of course, as well. Plus, keep liking, sharing, and commenting because we are going to announce the winner of a pair of weekly tickets.
Yes, have it right here, right here.
Yeah, very shortly.
The first name starts with an E. Okay, go.
And then we're also going to get to a few more viewer comments as well, viewer questions. But first, want to bring in Anitra Goddard, our Sun and Fun engagement liaison. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Anitra. How are you?
Great, great.
So what have you been, so you just came on board with us this past summer now? I don't even know how long it's been
June,
anymore.
I think. I think it was June, I think, yes.
So, but you came on board with us really quick, and then what did you do for several months?
I went on the road in the.
She's like, I don't know. What did I do?
Like, what did I do? No, I am the Sun and Fun fan van ambassador.
Yep.
I run around the country in the Sprinter van and taking the sun and the fun on the road to events and FBOs
and giving out swag and just educating people about what we're doing here at Sun and Fun.
And then so while you were doing all of that, you were also communicating with our area chairman on airside with the various aircraft areas. So tell us a little about that and what you're planning, because you've been working hard with our area chairman to pump those areas up and get lots of airplanes in here.
It's so exciting. I want to start firstly with our Paradise City, our light plane area. That's where the ultralight fields and the grass strip is located here on the south end of the airfield. And we are revitalizing that area. There's been something missing in our skies out there when you pull up to the air show, and that's the beautiful colors of all those ultralights in the sky like mosquitoes, like it used to be back in the day. So there's a huge revitalization of the ultralight and light sport aircraft. And we have a huge group of ultralights that are going to be flying in this year.
Awesome.
So, and I really love that we followed Aero up on that, because someone I'm partnering with that is the Fly for Fun guys. They're just located here at X-Ray 49, the South Lakeland Airport here. Yent Nell is helping me with that, and he graduated from CFAA.
All right, paying it forward, let's go.
And he was a recipient of the James C. Ray Scholarship.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
And he is currently enrolled in college he's getting his ratings, and he is going to be pursuing a career in aviation. So
Awesome.
It's so cool to be working with him. We've got a huge group coming down from South Carolina. These crazy guys are going to fly these tiny little ultralights from South Carolina to come spend the week with us. So crazy, and I love them for it.
Well, you have to make sure that I know when they're getting here, because I want to be out there to greet them all, because that's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to it.
And I'd like to encourage anybody else that might be watching, that if you have ultralights and you want to fly in to Sun and Fun and be a part of this, we are working with the Air Boss chairman to maybe coordinate a mass arrival on the grass strip. They're going to coordinate something down at South Lakeland. And right now, it's looking like we're going to have about 20 coming in.
Yes.
So, so I'm
Kathy, get your camera ready on social media, because you're not going to want to miss that. I will be there too. That'll be fun.
So how can people reach out to get a hold of you for that?
Oh, they can just email me here. My first initial last name, agoddard@flysnf.org, and we'll get you guys connected.
Awesome. What about home builds? What we got there? I know you've been working with someone down there.
Yeah, we've got Heidi Moog. She's our amazing hospitality chairman down there. She does an amazing job. They do dinners, the underwing camping, themed nights. We are bringing Brian Wallstrom from the Experimental Aircraft Channel in. He's a huge presence in the home build space. He does a 31-day build challenge, and a lot
Which is happening right now.
It's happening right now.
I watch your stuff, Brian, by the way.
And a lot of our regulars who attend and volunteer in the home built camping area are participating in his challenge. So it just is a really great fit for him. And we're going to introduce some new programming out there. We're going to have a forums tent. We're going to do meet and greets and walk-arounds. And we just bring your home built aircraft. Let's bring them in, fly in, camp out, stay the week. They have an amazing hospitality down there. They take care of your meals, entertainment. So you definitely want to come. Yeah.
What else? I think there's one more area for us.
Well, Stoll.
Stoll?
The
Do you know something
Stoll.
about Stoll?
I know a little something about
Do you know, and by the way, so when I was at ICAST, all these Stoll people are like, hey, guess who works with you now? I'm like, hey, I know, Anitra, right? Because you are well known in the community. Actually, I just Facebook messaged, was it George or Greg Sewell? Or
Roger Sewell.
Roger Sewell, sorry.
Yeah.
And because he obviously is here working with you as well. So, hey, I met him out there. He's been here. I met him at ICAST, and he just sent me a nice message.
He's one of my co-chairs. He's amazing and helps me with the Stoll demonstration. So I'm the chair of the Stoll demonstration, and now the Stoll Base Camp, which is out on the southeast corner over there by the big water tower. And it's a fairly new area. This is our third year, but it's grown really quick.
Third year, I know.
Yep. We're not going to have any major changes there. I mean, we have been busting at the seams. It's a wonderful challenge to have, but we still have room. You know, we have wonderful hospitality. The Stoll demonstration pilots camp there and park their aircraft there. We have underwing camping available in the area, neat themed dinners. We're known for our Wednesday night jambalaya dinner, and just a lot of, and forums, just a lot of fun programming in our area.
Well, it's all about fun flying.
All about fun flying. So all you backcountry big tire pilots, plan to come, get in touch with me. Again, You can email me, agoddard@flysnf.org, if you want to come park in the Stoll Base Camp during the show this year.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. Anitra, anything else you want to add for us?
And yeehaw!
Not yet.
Yeehaw, let's go.
That's our story.
I know. We only have
Love
like
it.
less than 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I don't even know where all this time goes. But hey, we appreciate all the effort. Thank you for being out there on the road for us this year and obviously wrangling all this cool stuff that's coming to us. I'm really looking forward to the ultralights flying, and that's going to be awesome. They have been missed here. I know we've probably had a couple, but to have a big contingent back, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, real quick, my bad. I just looked at my notes. The other group that's coming from the Carolinas, I love their name. They're the Shut Up and Fly guys.
Oh, I like that.
So, yeah, so that's
All
our
right.
ultralight group from there. So I wanted to give them a quick shout out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we
That's a
look forward to
good
seeing
way
the
to
Shut
end
Up and Fly dudes.
Yeah, let's do it.
right.
All right, thanks, Anitra, so much. All right, we had time for a couple more questions, Gene.
Okay. What we got here? Anything about the Polaris MiG-29? Not the MiG-29, but there is something else planned with that group. That's all I can say at this
Okay.
point. That was part of the, wait, there's more. There's more with that. Do you know where water and ice will be and what is needed for pickup? I'm guessing that is a volunteer question. It depends on your, all the volunteer areas, they will go to actually their location that they had behind Vintage last year, unless you're like in preferred seating. But if you want to know that, get more detail about that, join us at Volunteer Connect on January 8th if you're a volunteer asking that question. Any chance of seeing the newly formed Fighter Jets Inc. display team with the F-4 Phantom and the F-100 Super Sabre? But wait, there's more. I'll leave it there. Trust me, friends. It was an exciting iCast. You probably got 60% of the stuff. There's so much more that we're going to be announcing over time.
But
Wouldn't
does
the
each
F4 and
announce?
F100 Super Sabre be cool? Maybe I talked to my kid about that at lunch today. I don't know. Anyway.
But does each announcement come with, hey, Sun and Fun fans?
We will do that. We'll figure that out. Maybe we can do cool stuff too, especially if we're able, when we are able to pull all these things off and bring these folks. We probably can do some quick Zooms or whatnot, record those, and then we can probably play them during the event, and they can announce, and I can say my line and do all that fun stuff.
We can play your video
But trust me, there
over
is
and
so
over
much
again.
more to come.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great year, and you know what makes it the most important, the best year ever is your participation. That's really all that
Well, I
matters.
was just going to say, it's so exciting. You know, we're months away. We're not even in 2026 yet, and we've already gotten so many questions. This is fantastic. We've also gotten and have read all of your comments on your shirt.
Yes. Oh,
So,
need that
we
shirt.
love that.
Well, we're gonna have to buy more. We got these on Amazon, I think. I think we did.
I said we got to add a Sun and Fun logo.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Angela Terry, I know you, Angela. You shouldn't be commenting, but I appreciate you loving the shirt. I think Gene's shirt would be great for the Pilot Welcome Center team. Mike Odom, what's up, Mike? Yes, I agree. You know what? Maybe we should. We're going to have to hit Amazon up and see if they have enough of these shirts. We're going to work on that, but we'll get back to you.
Some more, for
All
sure.
right, but we'll probably send the link out to where you can buy these shirts because they are good. It's pretty good.
They're great.
It does its job. So
I
anyway.
said every new episode of Countdown, we got to
Yes,
add something to this outfit.
I know the challenge is on, so
All
I will
right.
get creative.
The time has come.
Yes.
Here we go. We during today's show, you guys have been liking, sharing, and subscribing and commenting. Now we would like to announce the winner of our pair of weekly Sun and Fun tickets. Drum roll.
And the winner is Eric Fontenot or Fontenot, but I think it's Fontenot.
Either
Eric,
way, we got it covered.
You are
Yay.
it. And if I messed up your last name, my apologies.
Yes.
But
So,
you're the winner.
Yes, and we will message you. A member of our staff is going to message you shortly with your prize and how you get them, and we can't wait to see you here at Sun and Fun.
Oh, this is me. I'm
This
supposed
is
to
now
say
you.
it.
We're gonna
I would
wrap
not be
this up.
surprised if we have more prizes to give away next month. So congratulations, Eric. Thank you for watching this episode of Countdown to Sun and Fun. Thank you for our awesome Media Lab crew here, Dave and the team, and everybody for putting this on and putting all this work into this program each
More
and
to
every
come.
time. We appreciate them. And thank you to WFLA Channel 8 for loaning Amanda out to us as well. She is awesome. We appreciate it.
I
So
love
thank
it.
you.
We forgot one more thing.
Oh, also tomorrow, if you are tracking us on social media or get our emails, it's 12 days of the countdown to Christmas. Tomorrow's day number 7. This is what you can win. By the way, I was told to show this part. This is a
This is
big
pretty
water
cool.
bottle. Magnetic. Look at that. Where did the cap go? Oh, magnetic. Check that out. Red, white, and blue at 52. All you have to do is buy any ticket, give a $5 donation, whatever. You will be entered in a chance to win this awesome thing. There's beer in here. Oh, there's nothing in there. All right, cool.
And there's
All
more
right.
days where that came from.